my name is Kim. It is so nice to meet you. This is my first video on YouTube, so welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about how God cured my depression. I know it sounds like BS, but it's not. This comes from someone who was diagnosed with major depressive disorder just last year. But truth be told, my depression first began in 2019 and it was very serious, so much so I can't even tell you the full picture on YouTube. But let's just say I could have made a huge decision that I would have, can't even regret anymore because I wouldn't even be here. And I'm so grateful I did not go through with it. I was actually strong enough to seek out help instead of just giving up. I did give up a little. I had no faith or hope for my future. But I was on the floor crying my eyes out, and I said, I might as well get help. So I did. I sought out therapy. It took 4 months. I sought out therapy, tried all these different medications. It was rough. It was a rough journey. So if I'm looking down over here, it's because I made notes. This therapy did help. It went on for 6 months. But it's not a cure. I feel like medicine and therapy, they just address symptoms. They don't cure anything. I could go into that, but that might throw some people off, and it could take a while too. My opinions on therapy and medication. So it went well for a few years. I only did therapy for 6 months until I started feeling better. Turns out I just needed someone to talk to about my past, because I did go through a lot of traumatic things that I don't want to get into. But a part of it also was me being bullied a lot for my speech impediment. I do have autism, so I was definitely bullied for that. I was diagnosed when I was 3. The doctor told my mother that I wouldn't even be able to graduate high school, and I did. I graduated high school, middle school. I went through school, college, university. I have a BA degree, so that doctor needs to go find another job or something, because I don't like that at all. Anyway, but depression came again last year, unfortunately, because sometimes mental illness can form again, because therapy and medications are not cures. So I sought out help again. I felt like I was getting nowhere with it. So you might be wondering, how does God come into play? Truth be told, I didn't really grow up religious. I'm Catholic now, thankfully. I do believe in him now, but I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, just believe in him. No one really explains what that means. So I decided to give religion a chance, to give God a chance, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my entire life. I attend church. I pray every day. Now I made a habit to become closer and closer to him. So I'm a little new at this, and it changed everything. I have never felt more at peace in my entire life. I feel so at peace, so calm. I can't remember the last time I got angry at something. Things don't annoy me anymore. It's really hard to explain, especially if you're in a really bad place right now. I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully this video will help you get through it. So how did God cure my depression? I started praying to him a lot for help in my life. and he, well, should I say responded to me? Not really in a way that he spoke to me, but through this inner calmness and this peace at everything. So one day on June 5th of this year, I had run out, well, I didn't run out of medication. I ran out in these 2 bottles I had. And instead of reaching for more, I was like, you know what? I don't have depression anymore. Like, I just feel like I didn't have it anymore. You could say it's because of the medication. But remember, I did take medication and attended therapy years before, and I never felt really good except for like the therapy, but the medication didn't make me feel so peaceful and just so happy with my life. Another thing I did was change my thoughts. This could go into the law of attraction, but if you're not into that, that's okay. Maybe you never heard of it, but the whole point is to talk about God cured my depression, because I definitely didn't. That was in his power. I changed my thoughts about my life. I stopped hating it pretty much, because sometimes with some people, not all of depressed people, you look at your life and you're like, it's not supposed to be like this. I should be rich, not lonely, having a better job. You're pretty much really unhappy with the way your life is. With some people, sometimes it's a chemical imbalance in your brain. So you get really depressed, really hopeless, persistent feelings of sadness. We all know the symptoms. I'm not going to get into all of them right now. It'll take too long. So I just stopped hating my life. It's so hard to explain. I'm like, you know what? I have so much to be grateful for. I have a dog, a Chihuahua named Nightly. He's my world, my everything. I love him so, so much. I started gratitude, being grateful for everything in my life. I'm alive, and I'm so grateful to be alive. It is a blessing to be alive. It really, really is. I know that is so hard to hear, but it is. It is. All life is a blessing. All lives are a blessing. Sorry. I have all my senses intact. I'm grateful for that. I eat every day. I shower every day. I started counting my blessings. I started small and worked my way up. So that really, really helped. I looked at my life, I'm like, you know what? It's not so bad. There are people in worse situations than me. I'm actually very blessed with my life. I have a supportive family. Not many people have that. So that really helped. I didn't say it like cured my depression or anything, but I started to turn to God more. I started praying for his help. And I just didn't reach for more medication. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, because I was told by 2 different people, including my psychiatrist, that you can't just stop taking medicine. It wasn't really explained why. I guess you'll go through withdrawal. But I stopped taking it. A disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not here to tell you to just stop taking your medicine altogether, to just copy me. I'm not saying that. You be safe. You do what is best for you. I was in a good place. I wasn't severely depressed. Heck, I didn't even want to self-delete myself or harm myself or others. So that's a quick disclaimer. Yeah, so I turned to God. We're not mistakes. Okay, we are miracles. We are a blessing from Him. He has a plan for you. He has a plan for me. I'm like, it's my job to figure it out. It's my job to follow that plan that He has created for me and created for you. All you gotta do is listen. Listen to Him, pray as much as you can. Just sit there quietly if you must and hear whatever comes in your head. He could speak to you through signs, through numbers. If you see 333 a lot or 111 a lot, those are angel numbers that could be significant to you. He can communicate in various ways. He's all powerful, right? So all you have to do is pay attention and follow whatever plan He has for you. That's what I'm doing now. Like, I want to know what He has in store for me, don't you? We are a gift from God. So I stopped taking the medicine on June 5th of this year. I'm completely fine. In fact, I feel better. It's kind of crazy. I didn't experience any extreme withdrawal effects. I Googled them. It included stuff like nausea, vomiting, fatigue, self-deletion thoughts, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And they would talk about, if it's withdrawal from like drugs or something, from alcohol. I don't smoke or drink alcohol. I never smoked cigarettes. So I never smoked ever. And I stopped drinking alcohol like years ago. I don't know how long it's been, but one day I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to drink anymore because it's poison. It's poison. It's unhealthy for you, but that's another talk. Maybe you drink and you do you. But I feel better. I feel happier. It's really strange feeling. I definitely didn't feel this way years ago. Definitely not. So what changed? God. Putting my faith into Him. Believing in Him. And He cured my depression. I'm not depressed anymore. I would say it was God and changing my thoughts. So you might say, oh, she just brought God into this. Well, all she did was change her thoughts. No, I think it was because of Him. That was what was different. I felt gratitude. I practiced the law of attraction years ago to be happier, to manifest all your desires. Law of attraction is about practicing affirmations, which I do affirm, but not so much anymore since I put my faith into Him and He's much more powerful than me. Law of attraction states that you attract what you are, like who you are, on the same vibration. So if you have a lot of poor thoughts, you're gonna remain poor. But if you have a lot of rich thoughts, richful thinking, you're going to attract more riches. Law of attraction or law of assumption. What you assume is true for you. You might believe money is hard to make. Someone believes money is very easy to make. That's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. But that can always change too. That's a whole nother video topic if you're interested in it. I have studied the law of attraction for years. I have so many books. I follow Rhonda Byrne. You should absolutely look her up. She wrote The Secret. I have all of her books. I love her because she also talks about God too. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Manifestation is in the Bible. Ask and you shall receive it. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be opened. Oh, the withdrawal, the only the effect I had was feeling lightheaded and woozy for like 4 days. That was it. Man, I really, really hope this doesn't come across as, oh, I'll just stop taking my meds because Kim did and look at her. Please don't. I really don't want to be blamed for that. Please don't do that. It's really dangerous. I would say turn to God first and change your thoughts about your life first. Start very small. Take care of yourself. How do I do that, Kim? I'm depressed. Well, this is going to sound strange, but drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. I know that sounds really strange, but drinking water really does make you feel better. A healthy body is a healthy mind. I started doing that. I drink 8 cups of water a day now, and I feel really good. I started eating well. I stopped eating chips and ice cream, a bunch of junk food, because that stuff is going to make you just feel really guilty, feel really bad. But when you eat like salads, yogurt, you feel really good. Give that a shot. Your life can't change unless you make the change. That's the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing, expecting something to change, expecting a different result. No, you have to make the change. Start very small. So everything feels so clear now. And I started asking myself how to become closer and closer to God. So some other ways: pray, sit in silence, see if any messages come through, read the Bible, attend church, speak to like-minded people. There might be groups out there, who knows? Reach out for help too, to like a trusted friend or a trusted family member, because God works through people, not things. So if you pray and ask for help, He might send somebody out of the blue and they could help you, like a therapist, for example. Oh, exercising. I exercise every single day. I don't have a set time. I just do like ab workouts or yoga. Get your body moving. It'll make you feel so much better. Also, getting fresh air. I know, no, I'm not one of those people who is like, oh, travel and your depression will be cured. No, I'm not like that. But I noticed when I was getting fresh air, I felt so much better. Being outside, enjoying that heat from the sun. So, some actionable steps that you could do is pray. I did mention that before. Take care of yourself. Have faith that everything will work out well for you. Have faith. Faith is so important. Even if you don't want to believe in God, have faith that your actions will make a difference in your life. I have these Bible verses cards. I would like to show you 2 of them. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Corinthians 1:16-13. It's backwards, but stand firm in the faith. Have faith that it will work out, and be strong, because you can do this. You can get through this. Yes, you can. If you are alive, you can get through this, because there are people who are no longer with us and they weren't strong. They had no hope. And that's a very sad thing. You can get through this. The other card: trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Psalm 37:3. What stands out to me: befriend faithfulness. God is all about faith and believing in Him, because He knows what is best for you. He really does. So trust him. If what you have been doing worked so far, it would work, right? But maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time to trust him, to trust in a higher power than yourself. I did. And I never been better. I never been happier in my entire life because I turned to him. It's crazy. Jesus Christ talks about healing people. He healed so many people in the Bible. And he often said, your faith has healed you. That's not a coincidence. Your faith has healed you. So I recommend looking up Daily Effective Prayer on YouTube. I watch his videos every single day. He has all sorts of prayer videos, including depression and mental health. He has videos like finding your dream job, family, probably friends. I haven't seen the friends one. No, friends. If you want to get pregnant someday, he has videos on that. He has all sorts of prayer videos. Daily Effective Prayer. I really recommend looking him up. He has terrific videos. So I feel like I kind of rambled on. Please have patience with me. It is my first video on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love the people on here. I think they are great. The viewers and content creators. Watch their videos. If you don't know how to pray like him, I don't know how to become closer to God. Watch like a prayer video on YouTube. How to get started. They could be like money prayers, dream job, a house, prayers for your pet too, prayer for others too. So, to end this, if you have any questions, please comment them down below. And if I missed something, if I was not clear on something, please let me know. Because I feel like I kind of rambled on and I really apologize for that. This was kind of like a spur on the moment. This felt like a calling from God to make this video. I did plan it a little bit, but just today, as I upload this, I'm like, I'm gonna make a video on it. So I wrote down notes on a piece of paper, and there you have it. That's all I got. So thank you for watching and have a blessed day. Thank you.